might need to take that one off. It's very distracting. Greetings, planty people, or welcome back to my jungle. Yeah, so how are you all doing? Last week I was going to upload, but I got a cold and then a chest infection, and I sounded really croaky. So if I'm a bit out of breath, that's why. But I've been waiting for the perfect moment to finally do a repot, because I've recently got a few very exciting Philodendron. Well, they're exciting to me at least. Oh, see what I mean about being out of breath. I've been putting off repotting for a while because I'm such a messy person that I have to constantly vacuum. Me and this little guy, best friends, because the amount of mess that I make is ridiculous. Right, so I've very awkwardly set up my potting mat on a piano stool, because that's the best I can do with my limited space. I don't know if you noticed, but I've had a bit of a rejig around. There used to be a chair here, but now that's just yet another planty corner, so that's fun. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first Philodendron. Oh, verrucosum. Either. Oh my god, I just tasted the leaf. Look at its beautifulness. Absolutely stunning. And I've wanted one of these for so long, but I kind of put it off because, sorry, they were quite expensive back a day, but now they've been tissue cultured and now they're, this only cost me £15, and that's really good for a plant, and it's really full as well. But yes, I'm going to split it up, I think, because I think it's a bit too full. Maybe split it into two, maybe three. I just really want to have it growing up a pole to get the leaves as big as possible. I feel like the soil is a bit too dense as well. Oh, there's a little beetle. So what I do is just kind of squeeze, give it a good old squeeze. And then gently pull it out. And as you can see, wow, the roots are quite delicious looking. Gorgeous. And let's move you that way a little bit. The soil is way too dense, I can feel it, and I'm worried about getting root rot. So let's get started. The soil I'll be using is Soil Ninja, and they sent me a few of these to try out, so I'm definitely going to give that a go. Let's get back to it. I just kind of like to loosen the soil off as much as possible. So yeah, how you all been doing? I've literally just been doing nothing really, apart from just being a little bedroom goblin, just kind of chilling. Playing a lot of Animal Crossing again, because I used to play that a lot over lockdown, but then I just kind of fell out of love with it, because you know when you've played a game so long you've almost completed it, I get bored. So I have this with a lot of games like Minecraft as well and Sims. I just restart all the time. Probably drives everyone mad, but here we are. Oh yes, it's so dense. It's quite wet as well, can you hear that? Not nice. Not nice. But yeah, don't worry if you kind of break a few of the roots, because it's absolutely fine, they will grow back. They're quite hardy. My room smells so good right now. I have a vanilla wax melt on the go, and I like anything vanilla scented. I know that's probably a bit boring, or as you could say, bit vanilla, but that was a bit lame. Ah, there we go. It's got one of those dreaded mesh plug things. So we're gonna take that off carefully. At least it's not one of the plastic ones. I hate the plastic ones. This one's just kind of like material. I'm trying to give you a better view. I'm trying to give you a better view. I think I'm just gonna try and untangle this. This is like a puzzle. Oh, careful. There we go. Sometimes you just need to try things out and see what happens. There we go. Beautiful. Whenever I'm holding a plant like this, I feel like it can make such a cute bouquet. Bouquet. For a wedding, like do. I'm a plant nerd. Beautiful. Right. I'm just going to get rid of this soil and I will be back. When the mama sang, I still sleeping now, it's stressed out. Is this the right size? I'd say so. You don't want to have it to have too much room, otherwise it will just rot. Carefully lay the plant down. Please do not fall. And then now I'm just grabbing the Philodendron Monstera Chunky Mix. This is where I make the most mess. Okay, so what I do, I just kind of coat the bottom. Ew, what a weird sentence. I just kind of fill about a centimetre at the bottom, because just to kind of cushion it a bit so the roots don't start poking out immediately. And then I just like to kind of twizzle it round so the roots kind of go downwards, and then just fill up the rest. Fill her up. So I don't know if I've told you, but I've started just kind of making my own little air dry clay pots, just to kind of, because I have so many baby plants, it was getting a bit ridiculous me buying all these new plant pots. I think I've got one behind me. Oh, there we go. So this is just a really random purple and black drip pot. I've just kind of put it upside down and dripped it all down. But yeah, this is just my little baby Gloriosa. Oh, there's actually a new little growth growing on there. But yeah, just kind of saves money. And it's also really fun. I've made some really cool stuff doing it as well. So yeah, there's that one done. I might trim off that leaf because it looks a bit pooly. Yeah, I'm gonna, when it gets a bit bigger, I'm gonna put a little pole in it. I don't know if it'll be a mossy pole or just a normal pole, just like a stick. We'll find out, I'll let you know. And then these roots are a bit smaller, so I'm going to do exactly the same for this one. Oh, I've made a new planty friend. I'll leave all her info down below if you check her out. She's also into houseplants, but she also does like allotment stuff. So she grows like beans and stuff, and I think that's so adorable. I mean, I would like to get into growing more veg. I kind of just grow houseplants and sometimes herbs. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Just like, look at it. And this one, Ring of Fire. Now the thing with this one, it was never really on my wish list. I just kind of saw it in the shop and I was like, oh my god. This cost me, I think it was $29.99. I mean, it's a bit expensive, I must say, but it's gone down quite a lot. Same with Varicosum, but not enough, obviously. But this is a more sought after plant currently. And there's like 3 separate plants in there, so I wasn't too mad. I think I'm going to give a piece of it to Alina. Let's see how awful this soil is. It's not great, is it? Sometimes I find it's too rich with compost, but this is like too rich with coconut fibre, and it's quite loamy. So I'm just kind of carefully jiggling this around. It's got very healthy roots though. Very healthy roots. Okay. Some of the roots, sometimes they're just like holding onto each other. It's like, please just separate, please. There we go. Yeah, definitely gonna have these 2 separately. Oh, I'm really sad because there was the Gardener's World thingy majiggy madoodah, and I really wanted to go. I've always wanted to go, but I'm glad I didn't get tickets because I was ill anyway. But I really do want to go next year. Now this would make a good bouquet. Beautiful. And then shake it off, shake it off. Yes! Oh my god, stunning. How exciting. Right, now I just need to find some nursery pots. BRB. Isn't that just the most beautiful plant you've ever seen? Yeah, like I said, wasn't on my wish list, but beautiful. Like, I usually like plants with darker foliage, like anything a bit spooky or alien looking, but this has got like almost like a pink, where is it? Pink variegation on it, and oh ho 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 ho. Right, let me just get rid of some of this soil. I'll have to repurpose this. Ooh, fertiliser ball. I love finding those and popping them. Yeah, I'm going to repurpose this and mix some perlite and some bark into it, so it shan't go to waste. It shan't, I promise. Oh, it's so spidery. I'm actually not scared of spiders. I think they're kind of adorable. Oh, I keep seeing this TikTok, I can't remember what they're called, but they have jumping spiders and they are the cutest little dudes I've ever seen. I'm quite a fan of bugs. Got an elephant hawk moth there. I'm probably going to have to edit so much out because I'm literally just talking about bugs. Okay, I'm going to speed up a little bit now because it's already been half an hour and I'm just talking about beetles. Is this enough? I'd say so. I'd much rather have a slightly smaller pot than a massive pot, because it's kind of a bit of a misconception that if you give it a massive pot it'll just grow into it, but it'll just hold too much moisture, you see. This is where you get all sciencey. I've almost used so much of this soil. Oh, and I probably should repot my massive squamiferum as well. I just can't bring myself to do it because it's huge. Not right now, not right now. I already have a coated soily floor. I find with these ones, really hard to repot because you see how it's like wobbling around. So just make sure you really get as much soil as you can, within reason. Probably gonna go on a little walk soon. I'm trying to do like a daily mental health walk, you know, because I am a big fat hermit. And you know, it's good to go and walk around. Plus I'm really into foraging, so I love finding cool plants. And recently I've discovered that there's loads of wild gooseberry plants around where I live. So that's fun. Gooseberries on me, guys. Perks of being my friend. Berries. I think that might be the best I can do. Do you guys think I should have this growing up a pole as well? Because I feel like this one's not a climber, it's more of a creeper. If that makes any sense. Like they kind of grow more this way as opposed to up. I don't know. I hate when the soil gets in all the little crevices of the leaves. It's like, stop it. You're not supposed to be there. But yeah, check out Soil Ninja. This soil is amazing. Plus it saves you mixing it all yourself, because I did used to do that, but it was just getting so messy. And I like to support businesses that are, you know, smaller. And they're also just really nice people, so that's fun. There we have it. So yeah, thank you for watching if you've made it this far. Yeah, let me know what kind of plants you've gotten recently, because I find that really interesting. I'll leave all my social medias down below. I'm very active on Instagram and TikTok, so it'll just be the same name as it here, Plant Bab. So yeah, have a lovely, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Goodbye.